What's going on, y'all? Hype found it in another no porn entry. This is no porn day 5, the work week, and we're doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, I just want to talk about how it's like, since I'm looking at portraits now and headshots of women, beautiful women, it's like, my light keep trying to fall over. I'm sorry, y'all. My light keep trying to fall over. It's like it takes less for me to get aroused now and turned on. It takes less for me to get off, because I'm relying on more strength in another area to finish my session off. You know what I mean? To get my session off. And it's like, I know since I'm on no porn, I no longer need over the top chandelier swinging sex acts just to get off. I don't need all of that. I don't need makeup and all the, sex scenes and the guy and the girl coming together and 4 or 5 guys and 4 or 5 girls and all the porn that's never presented to you in life. You don't need all of that. You gotta detox. You gotta come down. You know what I mean? Because all porn's gonna do is it's gonna lead you down a dark path, and you're gonna keep needing more and more to have the same sensation, to have the same high, or to have the same climax. Soon you might have the toughest, hardest stuff and won't be able to get off, and you're gonna have erectile dysfunction. It's just all this stuff happens because you watch porn. You know what I mean? Now that I'm looking at my headshots and my portraits, once every 5, 6, 7 days, once a week, once every 2 weeks. Now that I'm doing that, I have to get into it more. I gotta be, I gotta dig deep into my psyche. You know what I mean? It's like I'm working with less, but the reward is more. You know what I mean? Like, if you out here, man, like, I'm starting to get the rating system back. I'm not looking at girls' tits, booties no more. I'm looking at faces now. And they smiling at me. And I'm smiling at them and locked into the headshot that I relapsed to. Not relapsed, but the headshot that I use. Now I'm looking at their head. Now it's like a square box. I'm up, like, you ever see the girls say, I'm up here. So busy looking at booties and tits and stuff. The girl is right here. You know what I mean? Look at the headshots. You know what I mean? If you're going to be on no porn like me, look at the headshots. You know what I mean? Don't be so engrossed with women's bodies and the over the top. You need so much to just get off. You need so much. In the porn, you need the guy, the girl, the voices, the screaming, the sex acts, the flips, the twists. You need all this stuff to get off. And then you feel like you got robbed at the end because they used all of that to help you get off, and you didn't use your own facilities. You didn't use your own imagination. You didn't use your own ability. You know what I mean? When I'm looking at that portrait of that girl, it's just me and her. I'm just picturing me and her together. You know what I mean? It's a solo act. You don't need all that extra calamities and, all the abuse and stuff that you see in porn. You don't need all of that. You know what I mean? Just to get off. Anyway, that's all I want to say for today. This is the end of this. This is the end of the segment. This is the end of today's video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.